Bismillah. Okey, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rasanya kita akan mula kita punya session ni dalam masa beberapa saat saja lagi. Yang mohon untuk semua pelajar untuk offkan you all punya mic ya. Okay, I would like to ask all of you to mute your mic please. So and then we will start our program within a few seconds insyaAllah. Belum share screen lagi kan? Okay. Okay, so for your information, kita akan record webinar ni. So we will start the recording just afterwards. Ke dah mula? Nah. Okay, it has start recording insyaAllah. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning to all of you. Okay, to our lecturers, TS Ahmad Kamaruzzaman, Puan Nafisah dan juga semua para pelajar yang dikasihi insyaAllah. Okay, firstly I would like to thank all of you for joining our program this morning. Okay, and then let us start with this program supaya mendapat keberkatan daripada Allah Ta'ala. Kita mulakan dengan umur kitab Al-Fatihah. Amin, amin ya rabbal alamin. So first of all, we would like to welcome our guest, our speaker for this morning, Saudara Daur Raihan bin Abdul Rahim. Mana Saudara Raihan? Ada tak? Ada ya, alhamdulillah.
Ada, yes,
okay. So first of all, we'll come to our webinar in the title of Collaborative Teaching for Collaborative Teaching ICT200 subjects. Okay, title Data in Action, Industry Revolution, and it is this program or webinar is organized by ICT200 UiTM Committee of Lecturers, College of Computing Informatics and Mathematics, KPPIM UiTM Johor. So first of all, my name is Puan Nur Azrin Zainuddin. I am your moderator, and I'm honored to be your moderator for today's engaging and informative sessions. Okay, with our speaker. Okay, I'm glad to have attendance for all of the students of ICT200 today. Okay, even we are in a Jumaat holiday. Okay, harap semua bertahan sehingga akhir program. Okay, and I hope that everyone is in good and very well condition. Okay, as a soft reminder, feel free for to use the chat box for comments and questions throughout the webinar or at the end of the sessions of the webinar, where we will have a Q&A session with our guest speaker insyaAllah. Okay, before we dive into the rich content of our speakers that he has prepared, I think, let me introduce a bit about our knowledgeable and experienced speaker, Mr. Nurahan bin Ibrahim, where he is actually our ex-UiTM Segamat students of Diploma Computer Science that currently serving as a software engineer at Find Us. Betul tak Cik Rahan? Macam ni sebut betul? International, international since September 2022. Betul lah? Okay, and then if you can see, he has contributed in designing, developing, and implementing the cutting-edge fintech software applications. And then demonstrating proficiency in multiple programming languages. And do many frameworks, and have many collaborations and do collaborating effectively within the cross-functional teams, and has excellent communications and as well as involved in many problem-solving skills, and stay updated, I think, with the knowledge, regarding to the IT and the computer science within the latest technologies and the industry trends. Nak baca dia punya CV panjang loh. There are many involvement in this community, I think, and then many certificates and skills of professional, and then the working experience right now is the software engineer lah macam saya sebut tadi, and then involved in many community services, for example, Python automation with Pandas, okay, OOP with Python, okay, and then freelancer as a tutor as well, isn't it, Mr. Raihan? Okay, and so on lah. So very good, okay, examples, okay, a computer science student, inshallah. So right now, so I will bring your all, okay, to the attentions to for our session today. So I'm honored to have our speaker, Mr. Nuraihan bin Abdul Rahim, okay, with the topic for today webinar, leveraging database technology, data in action, industry revolution. The floor is yours. Okay, we will have this session as a semi formal. Okay, Mr. Rahan, you can mix language between English and BM lah. So I think it would be rather better than like that. So the students is easy for them to understand, I think. Okay, so Mr. Rahan, so the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let me share my screen first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my screen is up or not?
Yes, yes, you can see
Okay.
it clearly.
Okay, so let's start. And okay, thanks to Puan Azrin and Sir Kamal and the other lecturers that involved in this program. I would like to thanks with all the participants lah, and to KPPIM for inviting me to this talk. Okay, so today would be dia punya talk akan lebih santai lah. Okay, sebab ni pun bukan satu session of lecture. Jadi
Betul.
hari ni kita akan mau pada expose apa rupa data ataupun prospek kerjaya ataupun uh, bagaimana database the implementation of data and database in industry lah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first I would like to just recap balik lah my profile. Okay, my name is Nur Rahim. Everyone calls me Raihan, Rai. Okay, and I do have experience in mostly on back ends of engineer and freelancer, and 2 years on freelance tutor. I start tutoring during my diploma. Okay, the few projects with government as well. Alright, and right now I'm served in Finances International Sdn Bhd, which is a fintech company. Kalau siapa yang duduk KL or Selangor, the MRT akan nampak like Cyberjaya Utara, Finances. Okay, I do involve in batch and card processing, which is every 12 m bank akan tutup sistem, and you guys tak boleh nak buat any transaction, right, because we are doing the processing. And I do involve in framework development. We do have our own framework. Okay, and I'm in charge on reporting and reconciliation for framework development. And I also do support and maintenance on promotion and reward processing, macam buat transaction dapat cashback and everything like that. Saya in charge lah. Okay, then I'm also a tech lead and co-founder for Legume Circle Resources, and also a speaker and tutor. This one we are focused on community. And I also serve in Legume Valley Consultancy and Solutions as tutor or speaker, junior solution architect, and full stack developer for any side project. Okay, before this, yes, I'm in Diploma Computer Science. Saya student kepada Sir Kamal and Madam Nafisa kalau ada kat sini. Yes, saya pernah belajar dengan dua orang ni.
Ada.
And ada. Okay. And right now I do start part-time degree dekat Shah Alam in computer science. There's a few things I do, that stuff I do lah. Basically tak banyak pun, like small competitions like DEFCON, OSIN hacking competition, Beta Hacker, Hack and Attack hacking competition under NAXA, Asia Pacific Cyber Attack Incident Response, CIDES under Majlis Keselamatan Negara, Malaysia Data Innovation, Oracle Hackathon, Petronas hacking competitions, and F-Secure hacking competitions. Okay, let's start to the database terus lah. Okay, the oil. Why saya petik the oil? Sebab in revolution of industry sekarang, the usage of data very big tau. Everyone nakkan data. Even sekarang like baru-baru ni our government ada buat satu new system which is PADU, they have a little bit issue before this. That one we collect all the data from uh, citizens. Yes, the data is very important. And kita tengok balik apa itu data actually. So data is a organized collection of structured information lah. This one saya rasa lecturer-lecturer kat sini dah lebih menerangkan dengan lebih mendalam dalam ICT200 apa itu data sebenarnya. And typically yes, store electronically in computer system, controlled by database management system. Kalau in diploma we use MySQL. Tak salah saya, yes MySQL. And yes, kita akan guna structured query language untuk manipulate and handle the data itself. Okay, jadi dalam data, dalam industri, kita ada banyak penggunaan data, the usage of data itself. Dalam airline, dalam banking system, usually mostly banking system lah. You guys pergi Shopee, pergi Lazada, pergi buat transfer duit and everything is recorded. Okay, even though you guys buka website, contohnya klik search, klik profile, everything is recorded dekat backend. Kita tak akan benarkan user itself biar klik tanpa kita tahu apa yang user buat sebenarnya. We record everything. Why? Sebab kita nak tengok behavior the user itself. Kita nampak kat sini kita ada Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, web, media, telco, government, events, airline data and web account activity profile data. So airline data contoh macam kita boleh lihat contoh AirAsia. Contohnya ada delay and everything. Everything is recorded. And akan ada PIC, person in charge macam data scientist atau data analyst yang akan buat research and analysis on that data sama ada frequency of delay aircraft selalu berlaku ke tak. Okay, I do have senior yang work in Asia, and yes, he do data analysis and data scientist. Yes, dia punya work adalah collect all the data of aircraft and do algorithms and calculations untuk prediction the next aircraft akan delay atau tak. Macam itulah. Okay, let's take a look at data story, which is the history of data. And unfortunately, some of the contoh macam teknologi daripada 1990s atau 2000 still akan ada penggunaan dekat industri sebenarnya. Industry is not always up to date macam yang kita selalu dengar always guna apa MongoDB, Firebase sekarang. No. There's a certain condition kita akan still patah balik dekat old school punya cara untuk really keep the data safe. Okay. So in 1960s database kita akan start dengan network database, network model and hierarchical model lah. Which is time tu table-table ataupun foreign key, primary key tak wujud lagi. Then baru wujud relational database RDBMS. Which is this one baru kita akan kenal every data is represent as a table. Okay. And the merge ataupun the connection of the data akan based on structured. Contoh macam table A, table B, data A ada dekat data A dekat table A dengan data dekat table B sama tak? Kalau sama, yes kita boleh gabungkan. Sama macam kita buat in a join atau something like that. Then 1980s baru keluar SQL yang kita banyak guna sekarang. 1990s penggunaan Excel and Access meletup kat sini, quite hype. Right, and 2000 wujud object-oriented programming. Java kita belajar tu dalam SEM 2 if I'm not mistaken. Kita akan belajar OOP programming. Alright, and 2010 sampai sekarang wujudlah API, penggunaan API and penggunaan NoSQL. Mana kita tak guna lagi apa structured database. Okay, macam ada table apa semua tu, kita dah kurang. Ada company akan start menggunakan NoSQL. Nanti saya akan terangkan sikit. I will explain a little bit about difference between SQL and NoSQL. Okay. And right now, 2020 kita ada new technology which is low ataupun no code. For example, bubble.io which is everyone can do application, can build application without any coding at all. Contoh macam paling senang kita nampak adalah MIT App Inventor, which is 100% is doing blocks of code. Dia tak menggunakan like programmatically lah. Dia akan guna macam scratch, macam block untuk handle the logic itself. Sama juga macam bubble.io atau wish.com, alright, WordPress, everything is like click, drag and drop and done. Tu sekarang trend sekarang lah. Tapi still we are using programming languages untuk handle all the stuff sebab why? Lebih flexible and lebih secure lah. Okay, let's take a look at SQL and NoSQL. So what's the difference actually? So SQL and NoSQL actually they are same. Okay, cuma right now banyak graduan ataupun student yang bila buat FYP and everything dia akan focus on okay, we are doing mobile applications, kita akan guna Firebase. We are doing mobile application ataupun web, kita akan tembak apa? MongoDB, Firebase. Why? Sebab NoSQL. It's our new trend and more easy. Tapi actually they are same with SQL sebenarnya. Why? Sebab SQL yang kita guna select statement, select all from table user versus dengan NoSQL. NoSQL means bukan tiada SQL. Bukan not SQL, no. NoSQL means not only SQL. Maknanya bukan saja SQL yang digunakan. So basically still ada SQL dalam NoSQL. Okay. Cuma penggunaan dan sintaks adalah berbeza sebenarnya. Contoh macam database Cassandra. Dia still gunakan NoSQL dan saya tunjuk okay. This is the example of NoSQL versus SQL. Okay, kalau nampak kat sini, SQL query kita akan guna select ID, name, address dekat SQL query. Macam ada projection, ada table. But in NoSQL kita akan guna db dot nama table tu users, find data macam tu. Okay, age 18, name 1, address 1. Yes, nampak berbeza. But actually, bila kita guna DBMS NoSQL, we still can use SQL query untuk retrieve this kind of data. Contoh macam Cassandra, even MongoDB pun ada DBMS yang support this kind of query to handle. Why? Because dia bukan buang terus. They are not removing the whole SQL. No. It's using not only SQL. Means kita ada another terms ataupun another way to query ataupun to manipulate the data using this kind of approach lah. Instead of this kind of approach. But in industry macam for me banking punya industry fintech we are mainly using SQL. Kita memang tak apa gemar NoSQL. NoSQL beza SQL dengan NoSQL which is contoh SQL nama contohnya nama adalah data type dia string. Kita boleh masukkan nama okey. And umur adalah umur which is nombor lah 20, 25, 30, 35. But in NoSQL umur boleh jadi 20, 25 atau 25. Okay, perkataan 25 tu atau 23. Dia tak strictly means any data can be dumped ataupun can be insert into the database instead of SQL. Kalau SQL ataupun relational database, dia akan strict. Oh, age is integer. Dia tak boleh masukkan. But in NoSQL, everything can be dumped. Dia masuk-masuk. So, bila kita when we are in industry, we are not approach for NoSQL untuk big system. Why? Sebab kita ada like security measures, kita ada role management, kita ada user management. Okay, jadi bila kita guna NoSQL, there is no relational. Kita tak dapat nak relate that data A dengan data B dengan senang. Kita kena do everything manually. Instead of SQL, relational database, everything is handled by DBMS sendiri lah. Okay, jadi bila kita guna, yes, Google dulu pun ada, they are using approach of NoSQL, but now, as I'm not mistaken, they are regretting their decisions, and now they are remigrating back to SQL instead of NoSQL. Sebab why? Very difficult to maintain the data. Tapi bila penggunaan SQL dalam industri, bila kita nak collect user data, for example, reporting data, every time user create an account, kita nak buat reporting. Okay, my side is reporting. Okay, so we create reporting database using MongoDB ataupun Firebase, usually MongoDB lah. Okay, then every time user create an account, kita akan masukkan semua data dalam that MongoDB. Why? Sebab NoSQL there's no restriction on data type atau everything, so kita akan masuk je, and after that baru kita akan keluarkan balik data tu and buat analysis based on user behavior. So NoSQL, in my case lah, and in my opinion, we are using suitable for that usage. Bila kita nak collect the huge data ataupun big data, macam data berjuta-juta, bertrilion-trilion of junk data, of any data to be clean or to be massaged, untuk visualize, then kita akan guna SQL. But untuk maintenance and untuk system wise, kita akan guna SQL lah. My approach will be using SQL for system wise, but for visualizations and stuff like reporting everything, kita akan guna MongoDB atau NoSQL approach. Alright. So there's a few families dalam database in our life lah sebenarnya. Mostly kita guna sekarang adalah hype of MariaDB. Why? First sebab dia free. Industri sangat suka benda-benda free. Sebab apa? Dapat cut cost. Kalau Oracle SQL, before this we are using Oracle SQL in my company. We still using Oracle SQL, but Oracle SQL quite expensive. Bila it reach a certain amount of data, macam 300,000 something, dia dah kena bayar for license. By MariaDB, there's a license that open source, macam license that free to use and very easy to scale instead of MySQL. So MySQL and MariaDB is the same actually. They are the same. Benda sama both. Cuma MariaDB is built on top of MySQL. Dia punya basic dia still MySQL. Cuma ada still new features lah. Dia macam Telegram. Sorry, dia macam WhatsApp, tapi Telegram build on WhatsApp. Maknanya dia still ada features WhatsApp tu, cuma dia ada enhance, macam boleh save data, boleh edit-edit, kalau contoh macam tu lah. And some of our project kita ada guna juga SQL. Some of project in industry kita ada guna juga MS SQL, Microsoft SQL Server, Postgres SQL, and certain condition. Ni apa yang saya dah lalui lah. Certain project atau certain condition, we are using Firebase and MongoDB. Untuk, for example, like data visualizations and data dumping, semua kita akan guna Firebase dan MongoDB to pump all the data. Sebab apa? Sebab for system wise, MongoDB and Firebase nampak macam very easy to handle. Okay? Sebab, student sangat suka sebab very easy to handle. But there's a quiet performance atau latency bila kita nak retrieve that data. Ada a little bit performance wise kat situ. So yes, we are approaching on MariaDB right now mostly dengan Oracle SQL. Sebelum ni saya pernah like discuss ataupun have a talk with one of the UiTM staff. They said that UiTM pun dah start migrate to MariaDB rasanya, but I'm not really sure on that. Dulu guna Oracle and sekarang try to migrate MariaDB maybe. But yes, right now MariaDB is mostly on choice untuk industri lah sebab dia free. Okay. Alright. So for industry, untuk sekarang saya fokus pada diploma lah, okay. My journey, I start as a diploma student. Apa yang kita boleh jadi actually untuk diploma student? Okay. Nampak tak kata-kata database administrator, database developer, data engineer, software engineer, database manager, data scientist. For diploma, everything daripada hujung tu, awalan dia punya prefix tambah junior. So for you guys, korang boleh jadi junior database administrator, junior database developer, junior data engineer, junior software engineer, junior database manager. Database manager tak ada junior database manager usually. Junior data scientist. And yes, database administrator is prospect. Dia punya responsibilities is to administrator the database lah. Means in daily life ataupun daily usage of the database, dia kena maintain and ensure all the connections and database punya connectivity, everything is okay. But database developer, we are designing and handling the model and discussing on how kita nak build all the table, all the schema, macam ada berapa banyak table kena ada, berapa banyak column kena ada. For data engineer, they are playing with data. Kita ada data. Okay, one of my friends pun ada yang data engineer. What did he do is like they got a few data, okay, and data is already there. So untuk visualizekan ataupun create a reporting, they will create, for example, storing procedure, storing procedure ataupun like a query untuk keluarkan specific data ataupun specific calculations on that data. Maknanya from that raw data, apa cerita yang boleh disampaikan? Apa calculation yang boleh disampaikan? Apa information yang kita boleh dapat daripada just a data? Alright. And data scientist, I do have senior data scientist in Asia. Yes, dia punya prospect atau responsibilities is quite similar. Alright, data scientist and data engineer. Tapi data scientist mainly banyak main kepada mathematics lah. So kalau if you guys really love maths, macam discrete math and all the calculus stuff, data scientist akan guna. So what did he do? My senior do is like he got a lot of data. For example, like 1 juta data, 2 juta data, 3 juta data. Then dia kena create an algorithm to calculate ataupun to filter that data into much more smaller data. For example, macam from 1 million maybe like to 700k data. And from that data tu daripada kucak-kacir ataupun macam not really in a good condition, they already massage ataupun clean into a proper data lah. Maknanya what aircraft, tarikh dia macam mana bentuk dia, dia punya formatting and everything, then dia punya calculations, the predictions and all the graph thingy, everything lah. Saya not really into that kind of math and things. Okay, but I do software engineer, yes. So software engineer actually dia meluas, dia punya scope. And I'm a junior software engineer lah. We focus on SDLC. Kalau masih ingat, kita ada SDLC like start from design, planning, design, implementations, maintenance, documentation and maintenance, and return back. So software engineer, we must follow that flow. Sebab sebelum ni there's a issue ataupun there's a stuff that skip. For example, planning, design, implementation, testing tak buat. Terus maintenance, yes, akan ada like a lot of meeting, kena face, kena hadap untuk revert back balik all the requirement, all the changes yang dia buat untuk check balik everything is done correctly or not. And software engineer mostly we do everything lah. Database, programming, system design and architecture, and user requirement sometimes. Okay, but this one depends on roles. Usually business analyst ataupun quality analyst yang akan collect lah. Business analyst means like person that really know the business side. Macam for example bank ni, apa yang dia perlukan, kenapa dia perlu macam ni, kenapa dia nak macam ni. So dia akan pergi pada orang tu atau klien and collect all the requirement. So usually business analyst ataupun quality analyst no code at all lah. Mostly documentations. So kalau macam mana yang not really into programming and stuff, boleh ke arah system analyst, business analyst and quality analyst. Okay, let's talk about benda yang maybe semua nak dengar, gaji. So ni saya ada sikit flow, okay, a few flow from database administrator. You guys boleh jump kepada database analyst atau data analyst, atau if you really like programmer boleh pergi kepada programmer lah. Alright. So for database analyst akan boleh pergi kepada data analyst, IT analyst, database administrator and so on lah. Jadi cabang-cabang dia. Okay. So for gaji, sorry. Let's check in. Boleh nampak tak yang this screen jadi gaji ni?
Tak nampak sangat sebenarnya sebab dia macam nampak lah, okey jugalah.
Okay.
So
Jelas
yang
tak?
tadi tu warna hijau kan tepi tu, so macam tak warna
Okay,
clear.
okay. Sekejap saya tunjuk yang sekejap, okay. Okay. Nampak ya yang ni? Okay. So from database administrator, dia boleh pecah 3 actually. Sama ada nak jadi programmer ataupun data analyst ataupun database analyst. From here dia boleh pecah 3 lagi. Untuk stay kepada data analyst atau IT analyst ataupun database admin. Untuk data analyst kita boleh fokus on, kita boleh pecah lagi 3. Kalau nak stay kepada jump kepada business analyst pun boleh, data scientist pun boleh, IT analyst pun boleh. Kalau programmer, yes, much more kita panggil flexible lah. Apa-apa language pun boleh jump. Okay, so let's check on paling basic lah, database administrator. Berapa gaji dia? Okay, paling minimum dia boleh pergi kepada 2,663. And paling maksimum boleh pergi kepada 8,482, 8,482. But this one usually for me like mid level lah. Mid level. Dia tak junior, dia tak senior, dia tengah-tengah. Ataupun senior level pun boleh dapat 8,000. Okay, let's check on, oops. Mana dia punya tadi? Let's check on data scientist. Okay, data scientist agak demanding ya sekarang. So like my company pun dah start hire machine learning punya developer untuk collect all the data and playing with the AI and stuff. So data scientist, AI, machine learning tengah quite hype right now, quite demand. So it's a good field lah kalau you guys nak try out. But for me, it's not my field sebab not really into AI stuff. But yes, as software engineer, we must do flexible. Still kena like learn a little bit all that stuff lah. Jadi gross salary in Malaysia for data scientist, yes, data scientist paling kecil lah 2,750. This one would be, I think, diploma boleh dapat. Diploma boleh dapat with a correct skills. You can get this kind of salary. If lucky enough 4,000 boleh dapat. Alright. And maximum senior boleh pergi pada 12,000 and so on lah. 12,000 dan ke atas. So ada yang dalam 13,000. So this is salary one of my friends, 12,000. Originally 25,000. But ada certain few condition yang akan jadi 12,000 temporarily. That one, he's a technical architect lah. What he do is like still, dia punya background still data engineer. Dia start as a data engineer and end up as technical architect in Petronas. So dia punya salary around 25k originally, but in few conditions around 13 to 14k, something like that. Let's check programmer. Tak ada pula guys. Okay, let's check software engineer. Paling rendah boleh pergi 2,995 software engineer. Okay. This this job still playing with database, a lot of database. Alright. My experience is like daily kita akan maintain all the database around 800 tables. So kalau macam transaction have error or anything, kita akan go through one by one all the table, mana yang affected tables, and kita akan buat checking one by one on that data. And since I do reporting, so I do really involved in SQL languages and SQL performance mostly on creating store procedure and SQL query yang efficient to generate the data. So generate report, the requirements nampak senang. Every report must be generated under 1 second. But when involved in SQL query, kita kena ensure that bila SQL tu execute, dia kena below like 800 millisecond to achieve every report generated below 1 second. So paling basic for a software engineer boleh pergi 2,195. 1 year plus, maybe kalau ada increment boleh cecah 4,000. Maximum boleh up to 9,000. This one for software engineer. If we are talking about senior software engineer, then it can be reached around 12 and above. This one, some company, this one already senior, tapi boleh demand lagi. Like 12, demand lah. My tips is demand. Kalau you are confident by yourself, memang confident boleh buat, demand. Cakap, I can do this thing, this thing, this thing. I can do apa yang orang lain, apa yang fresh grad lain susah nak buat. Right? Boleh demand, but kalau tak dia nak demand pun, it's okay lah, up to you. Okay. Okay, so I do focus on Java right now. Okay, my main stack would be Java, fully Java. Kecuali freelance. Kecuali freelance, I do Laravel and PHP. Tapi my daily work mostly on Java programming. So minimum boleh pergi 3,181. This one diploma boleh dapat. Yes, diploma boleh dapat. If you are having a correct skill and correct knowledge untuk flex dekat company. Yes, bila interview just flex your skills everything. Boleh dapat 3,000.
Raihan tak dengar suara. Tiba-tiba Cik Raihan hilang suara. Tak ada Raihan, suara tak dengar. Dengar tak?
Boleh dengar?
Okay, baru dengar balik.
Okay,
Tadi tak dengar tu.
tak dengar. Okay. Okay. Dah balik okay. So untuk database administrator, if I'm the one yang choose this kind of path, saya akan start dengan database administrator and end up focus on architect. Why? Sebab bila kita start dengan data, we start to understand everything. Sebab tak kisahlah, any job prospect, software engineer, IT, networking, AI, machine learning, data scientist, everything required database. So the tips kalau nak jadi flexible and generalist, as my guru said lah, my mentor said, focus on database and you'll be flexible enough to jump any field you want. Mobile development ke apa ke, start dengan database, you guys boleh jump anywhere. Tak kisahlah mana-mana. Sebab apa? Why? Everything is required database. So bila database kuat, you can you guys dah boleh tapau system design architecture to ensure all the system run effectively and smoothly. Lepas tu on data structure, yes boleh juga. Why? Sebab you're already playing with the data itself. So untuk handle the data in the programming, in the program level, should be no issue lah. So yep, the tips is focus on database. Daripada dulu memang saya focus on database. A little bit difficult, yes. Why? Sebab sometimes it takes experience. Macam contoh kita nak create the tables and everything, macam mana nak design, it takes experience. Dulu saya tanya Sir Kamal, Sir, macam mana saya tentukan the primary key and second key? Saya kata, oh kita tengok ikut logik. Macam ni boleh ni jadi. Saya macam, why main boleh-boleh kan? But bila masuk industri, yes, it takes experience to take a look which data yang kita boleh take. Okay, this is the key yang kita boleh guna. And this is the logic enough to handle this kind of data. Okay, kita tengok lagi, oh this kind of data, yes, this kind kita boleh guna juga untuk handle this kind of query and everything. Dulu yes, memang bila you guys belajar pun saya faham, tiba-tiba je wujud 3NF, dah cantik lah. Tapi 1NF, 1NF, 2NF tu macam datang mana kan, macam mana kita boleh pecahkan, how we can pecah, oh kita pick this one lah, pick this one lah. It takes experience lah. It takes time to really understand that. After few months, bila saya intern, I do internship and everything. Finally, I do understand how it works actually. So yes, so this is the prospect of career. Apa yang you guys boleh jump ataupun boleh jadi. Try your best untuk take your own path. Okay. Okay, as I said, data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, basically is the same job actually. Cuma untuk improvise, my opinion is the same job lah. Untuk improvise ataupun banyakkan lagi peluang kerjaya, they separate data analyst, data scientist and data engineer. But for responsibilities, bila you guys tengok dekat apa, tengok dekat bawah tu, macam apa requirement dia, apa skill dia kena ada, basically quite similar. So macam kalau dah ada skill in data engineer, boleh je nak jump to data analyst atau data scientist actually. Try to be more flexible. Jangan hardkan you guys punya mindset to only one path. For example, oh saya tahu MySQL je, but bila nak jump to Postgres SQL ataupun Oracle SQL, oh tak boleh lah, this kind of database susah lah. No, bila kita tengok balik, everything is the same. It's just features je lain-lain atau syntax dia berbeza. But the basic still sama. Try take a look at that perspective. Bila nak masuk NoSQL, oh saya biasa main Oracle SQL dengan MySQL, but for MongoDB ataupun Cassandra atau Firebase, itu bit hard lah. Tak pandai. No, still sama. Just terms yang berbeza. So just try take a look at that perspective. And bila masuk industri, you guys will be safe lah. Why? Sebab for me, my experience, untuk new framework atau new language, diorang bagi masa lah 2 or 3 weeks saja untuk study. Then after that, we jump to real project and implement everything lah terus. Dia tak ada macam, oh kita akan ada like the whole 2 or 3 months. No. Like 2 weeks, jump project. 2 weeks, jump project. 2 weeks belajar, cloud, everything, jump project. Okay, so this is a little bit based on my experience lah, university versus industry, apa yang saya nampak, apa yang saya hadap. So university usually kita guna MySQL, why? Sebab senang. Yang kedua pun Firebase. Okay. But in industry, kita akan guna gabungan. Kita akan ada MariaDB, some of the project kita guna MariaDB, kita akan jump to Firebase atau MongoDB tu, okay, on certain area, and sometimes project A dengan project B are connected. Okay, project A, project B connected. So project A guna MariaDB, project B kita akan start guna Oracle SQL. Dia boleh macam tu. So the flexibility untuk jump from another database to another database is very important lah. Okay, in university, all the projects FYP kita akan fokus on crude basically. But kita tak nak cakap lah pasal FYP, AI ataupun machine learning ataupun security. We're talking about basic FYP, common FYP ataupun common mini project. We are focusing on crude. Mana yang boleh create, retrieve, update, delete. But in industry, we still focus on crude, create, retrieve, update, delete. It's a must untuk dalam sistem. But kita ada fokus on transactional data, transactional management untuk disaster recovery, backup and housekeeping. Okay, transactional recovery, transactional management means macam ni. Bila kita buat database, contoh kita insert data, dia akan masuk, bila kita klik save, dia akan masuk table A dan table B. Alright. But in industry, kita kena ensure that table A, but in university kalau contoh masuk, contohnya kita masuk table A, then masuk table B, fail. Kita akan pergi kat table A balik, pergi right click, delete row. Tu my way lah dulu, delete row. Lepas tu kita ensure all the data semua adalah positive case. Maknanya semua pastikan betul bila nak project kat lecturer. Jangan letak data pelik-pelik. Okay, but industry kita tak tahu user kat luar guna data apa. Apa yang dia cuba masukkan. So, that's when it comes to transactional. Means bila kita masuk data A ke table A, masuk ke table B fail. Table A akan hilang juga data automatically. Dia akan revert balik. That's transactional. Dia masuk table A, table B fail, table A pun akan control Z balik, undur balik. So maknanya data yang masuk kat table A tadi hilang balik. So tu transactional. Disaster recovery very important untuk database punya corrupt lah. Selalunya university bila kita as student, laptop corrupt kita buat balik from scratch all the data unless ada backup kat mana. But in industry kita akan ada disaster recovery testing, which is if database A, kita ada database A, B, C. Semua database yang sama. But if database A fail, rosak, sistem akan point ke database B terus. B rosak, point ke database C terus. All akan ada data yang akan sama lah selalunya. Tapi if semua rosak, dah boleh gulung tikar lah untuk bankrupt and menjawab dekat customer selalunya. But usually we do have multiple database untuk act as recovery punya database. Sama juga macam backup. And we also focus on housekeeping. Why? Banking system kita setiap hari every day we receive like 1 million of records atau transaction is considered as small. Sangat kecil. 1 million data tu apalah sangat kan. Alright. But usually we receive up to 10 millions. 10 millions and above. So bila 10 millions and above, table akan full. So we need to housekeeping, means kita akan ambil few data yang lama, pindahkan ke another database for backup lah untuk penggunaan akan datang. Kita tak buang terus, kita akan backup dulu, kita akan simpan. That's why kita panggil housekeeping. Kita kemaskan lah, mengemas. Alright. Okay. In university, kita akan guna like one system like maybe 10 or 12 tables. But industry, one system boleh up to 800. My case, ada 800 plus tables kena maintain and kena ensure everything is done correctly. Kita akan guna 800 plus tables tu lah. And in university kita akan taram semua SQL. Okay, select all, substring, join. But in industry, kalau you guys buat benda yang sama dekat universiti kat dalam industri, your code akan kena reject and revert balik. Why? Dia kena tengok performance wise. Usually my supervisor atau my senior akan minta performance score. How many seconds and how many score bila kita execute the SQL query, akan bila kita execute the SQL query, berapa saat dia execute. Kalau it takes like 1 second, then it's a big no lah. Why sampai di SQL sampai kena 1 second? Doesn't make sense. So kena revert balik and do like macam buang certain functions and anything yang sampai boleh performance dia lagi laju lah. Simplicity. Kita tak nak SQL query ni terlalu kompleks. So just make it simple lah. Jangan sampai ada 5 ataupun 10 joins table. Kita tak nak benda tu. Why? Nak maintain nanti susah. So kita akan simplicity, try to find a way untuk simplekan our query and our performance. So bila simple, performance akan lebih laju lah. And next is security. Saya nampak mostly FYP atau project student atau saya sendiri dulu, kita store password semua plain password. ABC, Raihan 123, user 123. By industry, everything must be encrypted. Even nama pun kena encrypted. Nama, password of course, email, nombor telefon, everything is encrypted inside the table. That one kalau dalam banking punya sistem lah, everything is encrypted. So akan ada database admin ataupun database engineer yang handle that security, yang create a function ataupun a way untuk our software engineer encrypt data-data tu. So macam orang tak boleh nampak data ni sebenarnya maksud dia apa. Something like that lah. Okay, table schema. So usually kita just hantar kat our lecturer table scheme. Contoh macam table A connect pada table B connect pada table C, that's all. But in industry, kita akan fokus on that kind of thing tu. But kita ada tambahan. What kind of table space kita nak guna. Table space means kita nak bagi table space and indexing lah. Mostly dua ni untuk improve the performance. Alright. And ataupun kita nak guna any store procedure. Alright. Untuk do reporting ataupun query simplicity, untuk improve query and simplicity, kita akan letak store procedure. And sometimes kita akan ada view. View means untuk more performance ataupun more performance and simplicity. Means contohnya user view, user A boleh, customer boleh view data A, B, C. Tapi dalam table ada data A, B, C, D, E, F. So kita boleh set, okay, untuk customer, kita akan set data A, B, C je. So dia just panggil satu line, select view, something like that. And dia akan keluarkan data A, B, C je lah. Instead of A, B, C, D, E, F. And in university, usually kita akan fokus on monolith punya architecture, which mean front end, back end, database semua dalam satu tempat. But in industry, everything is separated. Okay, sometimes kita buat monolith juga satu tempat. But bila sistem tu dah besar, kita akan buat microservice. Maknanya customer, user, user customer semua. User, admin, reporting, ataupun satu lagi maybe like transaction adalah server yang berbeza dan project yang berbeza. Tapi bila kumpulkan dia adalah satu sistem. Kita boleh buat macam tu. Itu microservice. Dia macam korang pergi Grab, pergi buka Grab. Kita ada Grab Pay, kita ada Grab Food, kita ada Grab Car, kan? So tiga ni adalah benda yang berlainan. So contoh macam Grab Car tak boleh guna, down, tiba-tiba macam servis dia tak bayar ke apa, down. Grab Pay dengan Grab Food still boleh guna. That's the usage of microservice. Dia untuk elakkan, contoh kalau macam satu line error, the whole thing tak boleh guna. Kita tak nak benda macam tu lah. So kalau macam satu line error, yang lain still boleh guna. Tu konsep microservice. Dia kecil. Dia mengecilkan kita punya sistem. Okay. So skills yang kita perlukan untuk in this one saya buat general lah, but a little bit ke arah database. First thing is SQL query lah. SQL memang kena faham betul-betul. Tak faham betul-betul pun basic joining, DDL, insert, delete, insert, drop, create, DML punya stuff, select, insert apa semua tu, select, update, tu kena faham lah paling basic. Lepas tu ada macam indexing ataupun calculations, store procedure, begin transition semua tu ketepikan. Selalunya akan ada sini akan ajar apa semua sebab act as fresh grad, diorang tak expect too much lah. Alright, so you still have a time to learn, tapi fundamentals kena kuat. Knowledge in RDBMS, Relational Database Management System, MySQL, MongoDB, MongoDB bukan RDBMS, MySQL, MariaDB, Oracle SQL. Why? Memang saya kata sama, but kena faham features and limitation on every RDBMS tu macam mana. And syntax dia pun agak little bit berbeza. Tapi dia punya basic sama, tapi dia punya syntax and features limitation tu agak berbeza. Contoh, Oracle dengan MariaDB, MariaDB is sensitive. Maknanya kalau kita cari data yang contohnya data tu Raihan R huruf besar. Tapi kita select all from user where name Raihan R huruf kecil, dia still keluar data. Walaupun nama Raihan tu R huruf besar. But in Oracle SQL, tak boleh. Why? Sebab data tak sama. Raihan huruf kecil dengan Raihan huruf besar, R huruf besar tu adalah data yang berbeza bagi dia. So, kena faham lah limitation ataupun constraint terhadap RDBMS tu kat situ macam mana. Okay. Communication skills of course. Mana yang introvert, please change your attitude lah. Make it, dia bukan kita paksa untuk jadi extrovert. No. By time try to be, boleh communicate. Jangan macam, sebab susah. Bila kita dalam industri, kita works on team, bukan individual. So kita kena communicate with other teams and communicate with your boss, manager, senior. So communication skills tu penting. Problem solving. Macam mana kita nak solve that particular problem. Jangan nak tunggu senior swap macam buat macam ni baru boleh, buat macam ni baru boleh. Jangan. Try untuk check boleh tak solve dengan cara ni. Kalau boleh, propose dekat atasan. We can do like this. Okay, sure, we can do like that. Proceed. So problem solving skills is very important. Saya tambahan 2 benda kat sini sebab benda ni sangat penting. OS level, operating system punya skill. Okay. Dalam industri kita akan guna, basically kita guna server. So server akan ada 2 usually. Linux dengan Windows. So Windows selalunya paling banyak penggunaan adalah Linux lah, and saya pun memang prefer Linux. My main laptop, my main daily usage adalah Linux, everything Linux. Sebab lebih fleksibel. So if you guys boleh Windows, of course lah boleh kan. Sebab everyone guna Windows. Tapi Linux tak ramai guna. So kalau boleh faham Linux punya life cycle and structured and macam mana dia works, is a good for you lah. Sebab bila masuk industri dulu, masa masuk intern pun, masa saya jump to intern, memang fully dah guna Linux lah. So macam cara nak pindah file, tambah file apa semua tu kena tahulah. And cloud kalau boleh. Saya guna Azure. In my office guna Azure. So kalau you guys ada this kind of skills, very big advantages. Sebab apa? Database semua boleh handle dalam ni. Alright. Okay, so I think that's all untuk career. And maybe ada yang tertanya-tanya how I join industry, macam mana saya boleh end up doing part-time degree and do jadi software engineer and do freelance and stuff. So everything is started, this is my journey lah. Okay, maybe our path is different. Okay, everything started after SPM. Okay, so this is me after SPM. terima sijil from my father. And after that, I do create my own company. Lepas SPM ni saya terus buat company sendiri, which is Luster FX, focus on videography and animations. So I do shootings for advertisement and do freelance lah, mostly freelance, and do animations. After that, I found security, okay, cyber security. Saya start main dengan Linux. Linux saya dah expose pada form 2 lagi. So macam this one just a recap untuk tengok balik the uses of Linux, macam mana nak buat permission and everything. Then I found this guy dekat dalam community. Sebab I do career change from dulu saya nak jadi architecture. Then terus saya transit career kepada from architect kepada programmer, kepada CS lah. So saya jumpa Legum. I do join their external classes after SPM untuk create basic system and belajar database. And my first time ke KL untuk jumpa industry people lah. Okay, so this is tech architect Petronas sekarang. Dia punya background as data engineer, and this guy pun from UM, focus on AI. Okay, sekarang dia adalah game developer. Alright, so we do sharing on our projects, tips and best practices. And this guy on marketing, business marketing and graphic design. Then after a few months atau like 1 year dalam Legum punya kelas, okay, join external classes and plus diploma. This guy randomly macam, okay, why do kita try buat tutoring? So this is my first move. Saya buat tutor on video editing and visual effects. After that, start dengan basic programming, which is Python, paling senang. Okay, and after that, I came to KL for first time tu, and esoknya terus buat event, our first event, which is Laravel. There's a bunch of, ada juga UTM student kat sini, Imtiaz, Pintan, Anip kat sini, kalau siapa yang kenal. So ada district people, and lain adalah industry people lah, untuk exposure to Laravel. Kita bukan nak mengajar Laravel, cuma kita nak expose kepada everyone that okay, this is Laravel and this is what you can do with Laravel, basically. And yup, we do at Starbucks. Yang ni Python and programming, Python and basic programming. Usually we focus on people yang mana effect kepada PKP and nak transit kepada IT sebab kerja dah tak ada. So they comes to us and they said, okay, saya nak belajar IT. So we do private coaching lah. And this one, company panggil, ada company panggil untuk buat a little bit a talk ataupun coaching untuk Laravel sebab diorang nak create their own in-house system. So kena start with Laravel lah. Then we focus on industry jam. Saya start lebih kepada intern. And kita datang Johor untuk meet with Johorian developer untuk sharing knowledge and jumpa dengan founder of Dev Kaki community, developer Malaysian developer punya community, one of the biggest juga lah founder. Dia ada talk dekat Google time tu. And this is my intern, my supervisor and my senior. And I still in same company lah sekarang. This is my intern committee. Okay, this is my most of them banyak dah ke arah this guy UOB. And saya still dalam finances with this guy. This guy tak tahu. Yang ni jadi software engineer dekat another company. These two UOB, banking. And last time kita start buat Larabru punya 2.0 untuk event. This is Larabru 2.1 lah. Untuk first Laravel talk, so second Laravel talk. Ada few industry people kat sini yang nak tahu Laravel everything. So a little bit nervous juga sebab handling with industry people kan. So we ada, but alhamdulillah everything is runs smoothly. And right now is my real journey. We found my friend and I found Legum Circle and we start a startup. Okay, and at the same time I still serve as software engineer dekat Finances International. Okay, this is my first photo bila saya masuk kerja. And this is our team, not our whole company one of our team untuk first level tu dalam dekat ceruk ujung sekali gitu, like bunch of nerds, this team lah yang create a new product for our company. Untuk next time akan datang untuk you guys boleh buat loan secara virtual, tak perlu pergi bank sign and everything, no need. Boleh buat loan and video call with lawyers and everything. So everything's done on online lah. So this are the team, termasuklah QA, software engineer semua. Kita orang buat kat sini. This is my team. And this is our company trip pergi ke Pulau Pangkor. This one pun not the whole company, like the first level only, the third level only. Untuk specific team saja untuk pergi. Mostly kat sini adalah back end team lah. Ada juga few front end team. Tapi front end team tak banyak, dalam 10-12 orang je. Back end team yang dalam 50-60 ratus juga lah. Okay, I think we can start with Q&A sessions. And kalau saya nak tambah apa-apa, saya akan tambah dekat Q&A lah. Maknanya jawapan di luar slide.
Okay, yeah.
Banyak ke soalan tu? Takut pula.
Ada juga lah soalan. Dia orang dah prepare soalan actually, Raihan.
Oh.
Okay, thank you very much for Mr. Raihan, okay, for the very detailed of explanation starting from the being the students, okay, being an intern students, and then especially talking about the the career, the salary yang memang student tertunggu-tunggu, and then as well as your journey kan, memang ramai lah kot yang tertanya-tanya macam mana you are very young age, okay, has started with this I think what experience, okay, so a lot of experience that you have gained, okay, during your even start from SPM kan, tu pun juga tu lepas SPM dah set up the company and so on. So that's very surprising actually. So actually tak ada benda yang mustahil pun kalau you, apa yang saya dengar, apa yang saya perhatikan, okay, kalau you ada effort ataupun you ada semangat untuk lakukan sesuatu yang ada minat kan, especially je Karayan, you boleh mula kan. Yang paling penting minat tu bukan minat tu datang tiba-tiba, dia mesti minat tu asalnya daripada belajar kan, daripada from the learning process. And then it will develop in yourself, okay, to be more confident to yourself, your knowledge, and then you can start something. So ada banyaklah yang kita tengok, ialah apa yang regarding to the ICT200, okay, contohnya macam SDLC, dia orang belajar kan, starting early knowledge of design, database design, semua tu sangat penting. Even sampai ke primary key tu, set up the primary key, foreign key pun sangat penting. Macam mana nak set up, kena ada seolah macam kena ada banyak latihan untuk memahirkan tu kan, betul tak? Dia tidak ada specific tools, okay, to help you how to identify which one to be the primary key, which one to be the foreign key. Tak ada formula kan, dia kena latihan tu banyak, betul. Betul juga, tu memang sangat. So kalau itu yang bila student tanya lecturer, madam macam mana kita tahu yang ini primary key, yang ini tak boleh jadi primary key, tu memang betul lah tu, betul, kena cuba. Kita kena tahu, macam tahu tu adalah datang daripada latihan yang banyak kan, understanding dan sebagainya. Adalah the new things yang Cik Rahan kongsikan tentang kalau sekarang ni right now, okay, AI is one of the important areas, isn't it? Okay, regarding to the data scientist, okay, and then the database administrator, the architecture, even you were talking about the difference type of DMS will have different limitation. Kan, nanti benda-benda macam tu based on the experience tu sangat penting. And another thing yang saya agak menariknya di sini adalah the importance of skill, knowledge ataupun skill about the operating system. So it actually gives some impact, okay, of the knowledge, how to develop the database, okay, to handle the data and so on. Okay, kan Rahan kan? Betul kan?
Yup.
Okay, now
Yup.
mungkin okay, dalam tu Cik Nafisha pun dah tulis. Okay, students, okay, do you have any question? You can write, tuliskan dekat chatting tu. Sambil tu mungkin saya boleh bacakan few question lah. Ya Rahan, tapi tak
Okay.
type lah. Sekejap ya. Antara soalan yang telah disediakan ataupun yang dia orang dah prepare lah on the first place kan, antaranya adalah okay, this is a quite interesting question actually. Due to the influence of artificial intelligence AI, okay, is it still relevant for human to monitor the database? It mean that's macam mana rasanya lah AI tu memainkan pengaruh dia di dalam development of database. Okay, mungkin bagi detail sikit. Tadi ada sentuh sikit kan, mungkin detail sikit lah Rehan.
Okay.
Okay, based on your
Alright.
experience lah.
So maybe this one, everyone talking about how AI take over macam
Contohnya macam ChatGPT lah kan.
ChatGPT take over programmer punya job kan.
Contoh lah macam tu.
Okay. So kena faham bila dalam universiti, yes, memang kita boleh write the whole line of code, involve guna ChatGPT boleh write the whole system. But in industry, bila kita create a big system, enterprise level, there's a more variables yang kita kena tengok. For example, like security measures and user requirement. User requirement paling pelik. Why? AI boleh faham bila kita tanya. But AI tak boleh faham apa yang klien nak. Itu paling penting. Klien selalunya dia macam perempuan. Dia tak akan bagi direct. Dia akan berkias. Oh, saya kalau macam ni boleh? Boleh lah. Tapi sebenarnya dia nak. Dia nak macam tu. Tapi dia kata, mungkin boleh lah macam ni. So, bila kita, that's why kita ada business analyst and everything. But when it comes to database, monitoring by AI is very, very dangerous. Sangat bahaya. Sebab my company pun ada in-house develop ataupun in-house setup database monitoring macam Grafana ataupun lupa pula nama dia, Nagios atau something like that lah untuk monitoring. But yes, in AI untuk first level alert, yes boleh. But sometimes on that particular database monitoring, kita still perlukan human interaction. Why? Kita kena, sebab only human can sebab kita ada hati dengan akal. With this both, kita boleh evaluate something different dengan AI. Kita boleh tengok, oh, this kind of thing is little bit boleh diterima. Maybe contoh akan ada error kan. Oh, this kind of thing like maybe due to security measures. But in AI, maybe like false alarm. For example, akan ada intrusion ataupun ada hacker try untuk intrude dalam sistem and connect to database. And AI said, oh, it's just a false alarm. Maybe it's just a warning. But bila kita check sendiri by using our eyes and our knowledge, kita tengok perubahan data tu macam mana apa semua, we realise something wrong with this data. Ada something wrong with the data integrity. Ada something wrong. Then for me, AI susah lah nak ambil. Yang menjadikan, yang kena risau is person yang gunakan AI untuk do their job. Macam programmer yang guna AI untuk create the whole coding, paste. Coding, paste. Untuk create the whole SQL query, paste. This kind of person dalam bahaya for me. Tapi kalau yang person yang guna AI untuk like double check their code, check their performance and check their monitoring logs and everything, should be no problem lah. Tak ada masalah pun. For me still relevant. Sebab apa? Dulu pun kita ada monitoring tools and everything untuk ganti manusia. But sampai sekarang kita still guna manusia untuk monitor all the informations. But with minimal interactions lah.
Okay, very clear. So tak payahlah nak ambil ChatGPT tu sangat, lepas tu just copy paste and buat programming kan. Alright. Okay, nampak. Okay, thank you Raihan. Okay, ada banyak soalan ni sebenarnya tapi kena pilih-pilih jugalah ni.
Okay, okay. Kat,
Maybe
dekat komen pun ada ni.
dekat komen pun banyak ni. Kalau mungkin Rahan boleh tengok. Tapi satu soalan lah sebelum baca yang tu. Satu
Okay.
soalan macam mana how to the students lah kan. Mungkin bagi pihak student how to start a good designing of database. You sekarang Rehan develop system, isn't it? Betul tak? Develop
Yes.
system.
Mostly
Kemudian
focus on framework lah.
framework lah kan, developing the framework. So database pun ada dia punya framework dia
Yep.
sendiri kan regarding to
Yep.
the system and so on. So
Yep.
what are the best design practice to start to design the database, because we are now talking about the database. Sebab student ni kadang-kadang yang menjadi masalah, bukan menjadi masalah lah, maksudnya the first step to start contohnya lah for the drawing the ERD. Macam mana nak make sure yang benda tu betul? Ada tak dia punya tips ke yang boleh share sikit?
Okay. So untuk macam tu, benda paling basic which is beli buku lah. I do have few books here.
Pak kena baca buku juga kan?
Okay, but this one not really in database level lah. This one is not really.
Tak nampak kan?
Okay, so this kind of book is Java. Nampak macam
Oh.
Java kan kita belajar UiTM punya buku. This one yang Media Nafisa, Media Yusnita keluarkan.
Buku.
Sekejap. Okay, so ni
Manual.
nipis kan?
Manual.
Ya, manual. Ni manual.
Tu dah
That one
simplify.
buku. Okay, so untuk beli buku, my opinion untuk beli buku, jangan beli buku step A, step B, step C, step D. Tengok buku more kepada design and architecture. Why? Sebab yang tulis tu adalah manusia. So kita nampak dia punya idea, dia punya kefahaman dalam database tu. So kita boleh tengok, kita take, dia macam kita lalui kehidupan jugalah. We take experience ataupun take knowledge from other people experiences. Tu first thing. Second thing, communicate with industry people. Cari bergaul dengan yang otai-otai. Nampak macam diorang ni macam dah tua mesti old school kan. No. Diorang dah hadap lebih banyak sistem yang lebih besar daripada kita. So tapi yang bestnya dengan yang lebih otai-otai ni, masa diorang develop sistem, masa diorang create database, teknologi tak maju tapi sistem stable. That's the best thing. How they implement, contoh macam PayPal. Dulu sampai 10 million, 100 million transactions, tapi database diorang steady boleh handle berjuta-juta transactions. Why and how? Tengok cara diorang berfikir, cara diorang design. Sebab this thing is very subjective. So really needs to take ramai student sekarang, bila you guys kat university, banyak sangat event korang boleh join tau. In my time, bila diploma, I do approach Shah Alam untuk join their events dekat luar. So, yes, dapat jumpa senior-senior. Diorang punya mindset dah start lain. Diorang macam, why not we do kind of this thing. Sebab dia very subjective. Sometimes, ada benda yang kita tak tahu pun, tak tulis pun dalam buku. But that kind of approach is achievable and it have impressive result.
So they have to do the brainstorming with the others kan, not only talking with yourself kan, to get the ideas.
Sebab CS basically talk about CS lah. Kita macam researcher lah, instead of kerja 8 hingga 9 typing macam kerani. No, we are researcher. We research on technology. We create and develop technology. We create solutions. So this kind of thing takes research and more. Macam orang buat vaksin, how they boleh buat vaksin, ada buku ke? No. It takes experience untuk check bakteria level apa, macam mana. Same like database lah. Approach your lecturer lah basically.
Jangan buat short sendiri kan, dia memang kena banyak bertanya dah sebenarnya.
Always revert balik ERD dekat lecturer, ada tak improvement saya boleh buat. Betul, ubah balik, revert balik, something like that.
Okay, thank you Rehan. So can we go for the chat dekat sini kan? So there's one question. Okay, what are some challenges you face when you first started your company after SPM? So that will be surprising them, I think. Okay, when you can start your company after SPM. Okay, and then because dia kata not everyone have skills as yours, so maybe some challenges and advice for the youngsters.
For the
Okay,
youngsters.
if they believe that they can set up, okay, set up company ke, ataupun maybe set up some sort of tutorial session with the others ke sebagainya lah, macam yang you buat lah. Okay, maybe you can some advice for them.
Okay, for other people maybe like not fair, but my family, we have our own business. So the way my mum like didik ataupun educate me, like first on soft skills lah, communications. So apa yang dia buat, like Raihan, come here. Saya macam baru datang ke mall, my mum buka booth dulu, jual kuih. Raihan datang sini, dia bagi bekas kuih, duduk kat tengah-tengah. Jual. Ibu nak pergi beli barang. So booth and I alone lah dekat situ and try to make a sale. So at first memang shaking satu badan lah. Memang tak pernah buat apa kan. But after a few approach, after a few customers, that's already okay. Just tebalkan muka. My mindset is like satu orang tengok berjuta muka. So it's impossible nak ingat ingat your face ataupun apa yang you buat unless you are influencer. If not then tak perlu fikir macam malu ke apa ke, just bukan you guys buat benda terkutuk ke apa, buat sales je. Then my challenges bila start company is networking lah, of course. Untuk cari sale is very hard sebab after I start company dia terus PKP dan nak PKP time tu. So some of the job already cancel. So my way is I do find classes, orang-orang yang mengajar. Okay, dia kata, oh, kelas buat video. Okay, saya pun pergi dengan my mum. Pergi. Dia akan tanya, awak kerja apa? Awak kerja apa? Awak kerja apa? So that's your opportunities untuk promote, free promotion on your company. Bangun. Hi, my name is Noraihan. And I'm Last Effect founder. I do business on this kind of area, video editing and motion graphics. Lepas tu, maybe we can talk about it later untuk having a collaboration or something else. And end up, saya dapat collab dengan that company and dapat few job with government and so on. Sebab networking. Tunjuk your portfolio terus. If jumpa VVIP, sediakan surat atau any proposal, hantar terus on the spot. Salam. Hi tuan, this is my resume. This is my, not resume lah, this is my proposal atau my letter. Maybe tuan boleh timbangkan. Sebab orang-orang besar ni tak ada masa untuk terima surat daripada email apa semua. Dia akan dah
You
fikir.
did that lah. You did that.
Yes.
means that the proposal is sentiasa ada to be
Yeah, I do have
give
my
to.
own company profile and business card. Dulu saya jumpa
Okay.
sekamal pun macam kita orang borak, kami borak. After that I just follow my business card. This is my business card, everything. Business card always in pocket lah. Company profile and your business model is always on your idea. So bila orang tanya buat apa? Oh, okay, so this is my business card, this is my portfolio, boleh nampak kat sini. So after that, tapi right now I dah start slow and focus on tutoring and private coaching lah sebab dah start ada kerja hakiki. So dah quite busy for videography. Kena pergi on site, everything. Yes, soft skill, balik pada your question, soft skills is very important. Bila buat presentation, do it as you pitching your business model ataupun pitching yourself. Jangan sekadar, hi, okay, Assalamualaikum, saya daripada group CS 230 and this is my slide. Baca slide bulat-bulat, don't. Slide minimal macam my slide tadi, gambar, talks about the idea. Okay, that's all. After that, the skill can develop dalam masa you guys learn. And untuk buat company murah ya, RM70 daftar SSM done already. Nak create company minimum RM1,000 untuk create bank account company, then masukkan RM1,000, ambil dia simpanan, masuk RM1,000, then already start your own company, start marketing lah. Bayar bulan-bulan RM70. Okay lah. That's all. Startup is not, untuk start senang, untuk maintain susah.
Betul.
Harap
Okay.
menjawab soalan Iman.
Tu ramai yang bertanya, ada banyak soalan lagi tu. Mungkin ada lagi
Allah.
soalan talking about intern ni.
Kita
Talking
masuk
about intern
intern.
tu. Adakah company akan expect kita ada certain skills ataupun yelah, tak macam kita mula-mula jumpa orang, dia bila pergi intern tu macam go in the another planet,
Faham?
meeting alien. So macam tu lah maksud dia katnya. So macam mana, apa komen you Raihan kat situ?
Okay, my experience bila saya masuk intern, saya Java very basic dulu. Apa yang belajar diploma, that's all. Saya fokus on Laravel, PHP, JavaScript dulu. So bila masuk intern, they are using pure Java and their own in-house framework. Means kalau ada error, you guys Google, tak akan jumpa satu pun.
Yeah.
So everything kena take time lah untuk take a look at log and everything. So what I do is, bila korang masuk intern, korang akan interview, betul, first interview. Antara soalan kena tanya adalah benefit everything tu memanglah kena tanya. Soalan kena tanya adalah what project I will involve and what tech stack that you guys use, that did you use. Okay, dua ni bila dapat jawapan, try terus belajar. Contoh macam dah kata, okay, we are using Java, kita akan guna Spring Boot for this kind of system. Then terus take a look. It's not really, tak perlu buat the whole project pun. Fahamkan fundamentals dia. Fahamkan, oh macam ni Java, okay, macam ni Spring Boot. So bila dah masuk, you guys already like have the fundamentals, macam like the base already dah ada. Tinggal senior tambah-tambah. Untuk learn something new from them tu based on company lah. You guys kena pilih the correct the correct company. Ada company macam like my company, not talking about finances, Legum Circle pun ada receive a few interns. Okay, but virtually lah, bukan office. Usually we take volunteer. Kita tak bayar sebab 100% virtual, tak perlu datang ke office. Kalau perlu datang ke office, kita support. Kalau ada project pun kita akan bayar lah, kalau ada project from client. Apa yang our perspective as a company, we expect you to be eager to learn. Always ada curiosity untuk tanya. Ini sampai seminggu tak ada soalan, senyap kan. Okay ke tak? Budak ni kan hidup lagi ke tak? So kena always, tak faham tanya. Dulu saya time intern, duduk, Rahan, sorry server down, so you buatlah apa-apa dulu. So apa yang saya buat, I do take documentation for them, read satu-satu documentation. Diorang mesti akan ada documentation, walaupun lama sikit pun mesti ada lah, read. Tak pasal technical, pasal business knowledge pun baca, okay. Then bangun, time tu dia bagi saya documentation lagi, saya tak faham lah macam apa benda framework ni kan. Sebab dia punya naming table dulu, our naming table is not like user underscore detail. No. We are using like CW00CM6661, CW00CM6662, something like that. So tak tahu table untuk apa. So saya bangun pergi kat supervisor, saya kata I don't really understand this thing. Saya tak faham apa-apa. Can I have someone like macam senior can untuk saya jumpa, untuk saya learn. Yeah, they really love that. Dia terus assign saya one. After my approach on that, every intern in my team ada ada coach masing-masing untuk mentor masing-masing sebab my approach. So why? Sebab dia tengok, oh okay, intern perlukan guidance. So buat something yang make the company said, oh okay, this kid boleh pergi jauh tapi dia perlukan guidance. Okay, kita akan bagi dia guidance. So study dulu sebelum pergi intern, study dulu dia punya basic apa semua, pastikan okay semua. Bila masuk, always tanya. Jangan tanya benda pelik-pelik. Research dulu, dah research apa semua tanya. So soalan bila kita buat research versus dengan soalan kita buat research berbeza tau. Bila kita buat research, soalan kita akan lebih konstruktif. So bila konstruktif, senior-senior ataupun supervisor akan nak jawab tu macam, oh okay, this kid dah buat research. So dah buat homework. So kita akan jawab dengan cara yang lebih homework lah. Kalau tak, kau pergi duduk balik, kau belajar dulu benda ni, baru tanya aku balik. Something like that lah.
Dia macam soalan tu kena soalan pandai lah. Kan? Bukan
Kan.
orang kata soalan bodoh kan. The word of
Ini
saying
nak
that.
bersuap semua tak boleh lah,
Ah.
susah lah. Dalam nasi susah lah. Nak
Okay,
everything
okay.
is spoon food kan, susah.
Yes. So I think it is regarding to the few question there. Okay, how was the process choosing the workplace for intern? Okay, what do you do during intern?
Intern.
Maksudnya nak pilih tempat intern tu. Boleh pilih ke sangat? Kadang dia rezeki juga kan? Tempat yang baik,
Betul.
tempat kan? Kan? So,
Okay.
macam mana tu?
First, pilih dulu apa yang you guys nak buat. Dia jangan tanya apa yang kita dapat buat bila intern. No. Apa yang you guys nak buat? For me, I nak fokus dulu, saya nak fokus on security. Second thing, development. So I do approach CGCT, some of the security company. Saya dapat security officer analyst, buat SOC lah, pandang network apa semua. Tapi like dia punya allowance macam, sebab saya duduk jauh, allowance saya 300, so macam I do reject that offer. After that, saya apply banyak sangat dekat LinkedIn. LinkedIn penting, kena aktif LinkedIn. Ramai student sekarang tak ada LinkedIn, saya tak faham kenapa. Nak create account macam create Facebook je, senang je. Create account, letak nama. LinkedIn lah di mana riak dihalalkan. Riak lah kat situ.
Betul. You can
Tunjuklah
show off
projek apa
there.
korang buat. Show off
Show
semua.
off. Betul.
Ini show off dekat status. Siapa yang tengok? Kawan-kawan sendiri. LinkedIn, HR, senior, talent specialist yang akan tengok. So dia akan macam, oh, you guys tengah cari intern ke? Saya buat a post macam like 100 of comments macam better reach. So ada few company yang, oh, you tengah cari intern ke? Try approach kat our company. Tapi mostly I do reject them.
I think dekat LinkedIn tu tidak ada negative perspektif pun. Kurang sangat lah.
Betul.
Situ.
Sebab
kan?
ayat dia macam saya buat software engineer tapi ayat dia Java specialist. Dia macam tambah rencah dalam tu.
Tambah sedap dekat situ lah. Orang tak marah pun kan.
Betul, tak siapa marah. So LinkedIn jangan kosong. Letak je semua. Apa nama, cert, project, CGPA, letak je semua, letak resume sekali. Resume kena lawa, jangan warna-warni, jangan kosong. Ambil your mini project, jadikan masa saya pitch, masa saya interview, saya take Java punya project je yang pakai common prompt, tekan 1 nanti isi data kan. But yes, sebenarnya dah bisa aja. Saya pitch that project dengan Madam Yus punya project, data structure. Tapi
nampak macam simple tapi very impress orang kan.
Yes, the way you pitch janganlah pitch, oh ini mini project assignment saya, saya buat gini-gini, janganlah. The way I pitch is, okay, this is a group project but my role is as a back-end engineer, back-end programmer and project leader. So what I do is I do handle the algorithms and data structures. So I do handling the way to create the code more efficient and the performance more performance-wise, such as binary search, binary sorting, merge sorts. Petik benda-benda tu. Walaupun korang tak tahu pun benda tu, petik je. Tapi at least korang dapat lah, grab sikit mana benda tu korang guna lah. Sebab akan ada code review. Saya ada tiga interview dengan satu company. Dia code review my Laravel project. Time tu my Laravel project ada error sebab belum siap, ada error. Dia tanya, apa yang awak buat? Apa yang awak boleh buat untuk solve this kind of error? So dia nak tengok problem solving. So terangkanlah, oh okay, I do this kind of. Sebab tu jangan copy paste bila buat assignment. Sebab bila kena explain, korang tahu apa yang kena buat untuk debug everything. So interview kedua, saya interview dekat SIGPA, Switzerland punya company, security punya company on software development, tapi dia buat mobile, so saya macam tak apa gemar sikit lah, so saya reject that kind of offer. Dia review my React Native punya code. Dia tanya why kena buat macam ni, why buat macam ni. Dia tengok my Python code. Kenapa buat algorithm macam ni, kenapa buat macam ni, kenapa buat calculation macam ni. Dia tengok my Java code. Kenapa guna objek macam ni. So OOP, data structure, database, these three penting sangat sebab bila dah buat web, korang akan guna implement tiga benda ni. So data structure, OOP dengan database kena really faham. Tak advance tak apa, basic kena kuat. And apa yang saya buat masa saya intern, I do migrations daripada time tu my
Dia
supervisor
baca sendiri.
would be ni soalan tadi kan, masih soalan tadi. What did you do
Ya, ya.
during intern? My supervisor time tu Miss Azrina. Miss Azrina Suhaimi. Lecturer Pasir Gudang tak silap.
Ya,
Betul
ya, betul.
okay. My report only one page je. Bukan one page report. One page system. Sebab sistem tu besar. So one page system je. Time tu saya buat loan charge off. Maknanya kalau orang tak bayar loan, apa dia punya calculations. Nak kena hantar duit ke mana, apa semua. So I do that kind of thing masa intern. And I do server troubleshooting. Time tu company tu ada issue on reporting punya error. Dia punya font macam problem. So I do take this is why I said kenapa OS punya skill penting sebab I do godek-godek orang punya server to really check the configurations and everything to ensure kat mana salah. So I do found and that fixes solve the whole thing lah. The whole bugs terus solve untuk that kind of thing. So my documentation still use. And I do research and development on data decision modeling, DMN, data modeling notation. Contoh macam korang nak buat loan, dia akan ada rules. Pernah kena blacklist tak, pernah ada ni tak. So I do that kind of documentations. The whole documentations untuk the whole team use untuk buat filtering bila buat loan ke apa, dia akan hit that kind of data model dulu. Baru dia akan luluskan data ni okey kita, orang ni okey kita buat loan apa semua. And I do screen migration lah. Usually that one very simple lah. Macam buat take the screen, migrate kepada microservice. Maknanya kena ada few tambah program, kena ada buat enhancement, bug fixes and so on. Itu one antara yang saya buat lah. Tak banyak lah, sikit je. So macam ada saya buat that kind of thing lah.
Intern pun berapa lama je ya hari tu?
6 bulan je.
6 bulan je kan. Bila maksudnya banyak juga tu sebenarnya kan, finding the and fix the problems of the company is a very big role I think. That's why kan it is very important actually. Alhamdulillah. So documentation tu maksud you the student should know how to understand the, for example macam flowchart ke
Yes.
pseudocode kan, semua tu kan documentation.
Bila buat proposal atau report kan, jangan buat cincai-cincai. Buat betul-betul sebab bila kat kerja ni, my supervisor really love my documentation. So bila saya masuk kerja as staff, 1.5 months, the whole task documentation saja sebab that company tak ada documentation. So saya duduk, Rehan, you do this module. Saya pun sekarang saya support as developer lah dekat module tu. Sebab saya yang buat documentation. So bila buat documentation, the great things is you guys boleh belajar technical punya part dengan business punya part. Maknanya macam mana, kenapa buat macam ni, everything. Tapi kena buat lawa-lawa lah. Maknanya macam mana you guys buat report, lecturer boleh faham apa yang report tu buat. Macam tu lah kena buat documentation tu.
Okay, thank you. Thank you Rehan.
Alright.
Detail loh, cerita tentang intern tu memang very detail loh. So maksudnya dia dah ada semangat dah tu in the beginning, okay, how to start, how to become a good student atau student as intern kan. And then apa lagi tu, what is your approach when you have been put in a certain company where the project is based on new languages. Maksudnya how to start lah. Okay, learning about the new languages. Maybe some company ada guna language yang memang tak belajar. Apa yang you akan gunakan intern tu tak belajar pun dekat diploma tu. Contoh dia macam tu. Macam mana nak face situasi macam tu kan?
Okay. Sebenarnya syllabus UiTM dah buat untuk kita student tu fleksibel lah sebenarnya, tapi student ramai tak perasan. Okay, first sem kita belajar C++, betul. Second sem kita belajar Java. You guys perasan tak macam mana you guys boleh jump from C++ kepada Java in a short time? Dalam 6 months je boleh jump. Lepas tu daripada Java kepada PHP, JavaScript, HTML. Tapi still boleh jump in 6 months. How? Same concept. Fundamentals kena kuat. Programming language semua basic sama je, variables, array, data structure. Data structure sama je, ada linked list, ada array list, ada hash map, everything. Database pun still sama, ada table, ada database. Kalau NoSQL ada document, ada stuff like that lah. Cuma bila new languages ni, for me, bila saya buat assignment, every syntax saya search on Google, why guna syntax ni? Apa beza syntax? Contohnya Java, contohnya Java kita guna equals dengan equals in no case, apa beza dia? Kenapa guna macam ni? Lepas tu contohnya public static void string args main. Why kena guna string args main tu? Apa punca dia? Apa sebab dia? Okay, sebab kita boleh pass parameter nanti. Kenapa kena guna nama main? Ya, sebab bila compiler compile, dia akan check main function dulu, execute, baru execute another function. Korang kena ada like that kind of mindset untuk tahu all the fundamentals basic. So bila untuk new language, company selalu akan bagi masa like 2 or 3 weeks untuk adapt with the new framework atau language. For me macam for Spring Boot, saya tak pernah sentuh pun Spring Boot sebelum ni. Only Java pure. They only give me like 2 weeks dalam macam tu. So around 2 weeks saya play around siang malam with Spring Boot. Macam mana dia punya fundamentals, apa semua, life cycle apa semua. Basically dia punya konsep sama je macam PHP Laravel. Cuma dia ada tambah-tambah sikit. So after that, saya terus jump project. My way is terus jump project. Why? Bila jump project, you guys tak tahu apa-apa. You guys akan hadap banyak error. Bila hadap banyak error, banyak lagi you guys akan belajar. Bila belajar by tutorial, kita akan belajar positive case. Elok, jadi. Tada, siap. But bila jump into project, you guys akan a lot of googling. And my style is saya tak suka guna ChatGPT. Why? Sebab AI yang jawab. Saya tak nak AI jawab. Saya nak tengok pupils opinion, programmers opinion. So bila tengok Stack Overflow, Medium, Dev, dia ada people, orang A, orang B, orang C akan terangkan kenapa guna cara ni, my opinion macam ni pula. So you guys boleh buat evaluation on that opinions. Macam saya patut approach this kind of approach. So that's my approach bila kena buat new language, frameworks. Untuk new language selalunya takes around 1 week untuk faham the whole thing. After that boleh jump to frameworks ataupun buat project lah.
Kena baca
Jangan
buku ke
limitkan
Rehan?
tutorial.
Kena baca buku ke? Ke ada some
Kalau
reference that
rajin,
they need to do?
kalau rajin, buku very important. My senior selalu recommend me buku on architecture apa semualah. Tapi kalau nak cepat, just googling. After that, cari buku, jangan buku yang ajar syntax apa semua, no. Cari buku yang ajar structuring dengan architecture. So kita faham macam mana dia code secara efisien. Jangan take buku tu macam as assignment, kena baca habiskan ni. Tak. Nak guna, buka. Oh macam ni, tutup. Buat. Dah bunga lagi, buka balik. Free time, baca slow.
They should start with the design, like understanding the design, understanding the structure of the programming, apa beza antara programming yang lain dan sebagainya. Okay. And then last one rasanya. Okay, ada tak apa, Rehan sambung.
Okay. Sebab programming language ni just a tool. So macam bila design, dia general lah. Any programming language boleh implement that design. So jangan anggap language, saya tahu 5 language. No. It's about how flexible you are untuk adapt this file language and how flexible you are untuk design a efficient system untuk implement by this file language.
Ambil gambar tak? Oh, ni ambil gambar tu belum. Okay, Rehan, maybe dah 10.50. Okay, ada another one question dekat situ. Can you, di general lah, general as a student agaknya ataupun maybe they thinking about the future. Can you please tell how is the work-life balance? Work-life balance lagi working in the IT sector. And what
Mhm.
are some obstacles that people who are aspiring in working in the IT sector need to prepare? Di preparation lah ni. Sama di
Mhm.
intern ataupun working macam you kan. Belajar,
Mhm.
kerja. Macam mana you balancekan your life. Okay. How do you mingle your situation dan sebagainya.
Okay.
Belajar lagi.
Work life So what do you expect
Work life.
for work life? Jalan-jalan sambil buat kerja ke macam mana? Okay.
Nak enjoy
So work
boleh ke
life.
tidak kan? Tu dah tanyalah tu. Okay.
Okay, so that's why kita kena cari kerja apa yang kita minat. As macam mana saya pegang kata-kata Elon Musk. Try to find something that you love. If not, the life is short. Okay, bila senang je cara nak tahu benda tu kita suka ke tak. Bila kita borak dengan orang, kita akan borak pasal benda tu. Bila saya borak dengan my senior, my mentor, we are talking about programming language, the system, even the jokes is CS jokes, macam nerds kan. But it shows that I really love my field and my job. So macam bila korang kerja, selalunya orang kerja akan balik on time. For me macam office tu macam pukul 6, I do finish my work at 6 PM. And after that, mostly lepak-lepak. Kadang pergi jumpa another team, borak, macam mana you guys buat this kind of design Oh, this one I buat macam ni. Takes a job as part of your life. And just have fun. Jangan fikir tu as kerja. Fikir tu as responsibilities, tanggungjawab. And something that you love. Okay?
Have you ever feel stress in working?
Oh, of
Okay.
course.
So macam mana tu agaknya, in other word of asking, macam mana agaknya you handle those kinds of, yelah macam you cakap kan, kerja zaman sekarang be full of stress and so on.
Okay, so my life sekarang, I do software engineer, tutor as company kat Legum Circle tu, and as freelance developer juga sometimes kalau ada project freelance developer, and as student lah. Kalau dulu saya buat tambah lagi satu, video editor sebab tapi saya dah cancel this one sebab tak boleh handle. So I do 4 jobs at one time.
Bukan lima ke?
Empat dah sempat gitu. I don't have any weekends. My weekends is so saya ada like macam consult with other people untuk private coaching. Petang saya ada buat assignments. Ahad pun akan ada pergi events. Ada event meet up on AWS ke something like that. Tak ingat. Kena tengok balik my schedule. And yep, I don't really have weekends, but try to make a time. Okay, saya still boleh pergi travel. Last year hujung-hujung tahun tu saya pergi Indonesia, jalan-jalan sana. Tapi sering bawa laptop lah dengan iPad. So tengah-tengah jalan do quizzes, test, and do assignment sikit, do codes in flight, push some codes in GitHub, still buat. Tapi jangan take that as stress tau. Bila korang dah habis nanti, korang dah habis, this kind of stress will be a very beautiful moments for you. Macam, oh aku dulu buat macam-macam ni untuk survive. For me, macam tu lah sebab I don't really take things positively. Bila stress, yes, I do take leave. Macam hari ni pun saya ambil leave. Untuk
Kan?
this kind, untuk event, untuk buat leave, saya ambil leave. Tapi bila kerja, 8 jam tu fokus on kerja. Kalau tiba-tiba stress, okay, bangun, tengok tingkap, jalan-jalan pusing, naik bawah, ambil air, pergi surau ke, solat jap ke apa ke. I don't talk about rohani lah, that one memang penting. About how we manage ourselves. Lepas 6 petang, balik, jangan fikir pasal kerja dah. Kalau nak betul-betul buat work-life balance macam saya, tak fikir pasal kerja, tutup laptop, tutup my company. Kalau kita reply WhatsApp after 6 PM, consider as rajin. So macam usually my senior kata, whatever I message you after 6 PM, jangan balas. Balas esoknya. So macam, oh okay, balas esok je lah. So that's my company lah. Dia punya, the beauty of my company is like, kalau tak urgent, esok baru balas. Kalau urgent, baru balas. So malam tu, saya buat slide ataupun buat assignment, do code, ajar orang atau anything. Do things that you love. For me, umur 20 hingga 29, risk yourself as best as you can. Sebab for me, jangan ada girlfriend, jangan ada relationship with anyone. So saya single but not available. Yes. So saya tak nak ada dua benda ni sebab it keeps blocking macam korang nak pergi luar atau nak pergi risk yourself, korang kata fikir, oh nanti awet aku macam mana, tunang aku macam mana. So my only concern is my family. My family already saya dah cakap my risk bila saya buat part time degree macam ni, tak dapat balik rumah sangat. So dia orang kata okay, I push myself as hard as I can lah. Cuma jaga kesihatan, everything, that's all lah. Tapi risk yourself, try lah apa benda nak try, buat company ke, buat business ke, jatuh bangun, rugi apa, tak kisah. Try, umur 30 jangan buat lagi silap yang sama, perbetulkan, and that's your very real journey begins, your very career.
Okay, dah. Okay.
That's
I
simple
think
lah.
okay, Rehan, okay, thank you very much. I think that's
Alright, thank
was the
you.
wrap up for the Q&A session. Okay, to all audience, okay, we have come to the end of the session. So dekat situ, dekat check dah letak attendance. So minta lah para pelajar dan juga all of the audience to fill in the form. Okay, and then I would like to say thank you. Okay, my grateful to the speaker. Okay, Cik Nuraihan, for the informative and very interesting of sharing session. Masa macam seronok lah, and then I believe that Alhamdulillah, and all of the lecturers yang pernah mengajar atau tak pernah mengajar, feeling very proud of you. Okay, to have the students have the attitude like this, and it is very important. Okay, for the people, for the students, okay, to have the attitudes. Okay, you have give the good examples, okay, for those yang attend hari ni, so that insyaAllah lah dia ambil mana yang baik, okay, sebagai panduan dan sebagainya, insyaAllah. So I hope that this webinar will be beneficial for everyone, okay, especially for the students who are now taken ICT200 and so on. Okay, thank you for all of the lecturers, T.S. Ahmad Kamal, and Madam Nafisha. So do you have anything to say before we end our?
Okay, Raihan, thank you very much for the time shared. A very good session indeed for the students. Very good, valuable experience lah.
Ya, kau cakap tak ada banyak.
Okay. Oh, again, okay. So I think itu saja dan saya ucapkan terima kasih kepada Puan Azrin juga sebagai moderator. All the best, Raihan. Thank you.
Okay, terima kasih.
Okay. Before we end our session, kita akan ambil gambar sekejap. Macam mana? Just tak ada orang buka. So I hope that all of the students mungkin boleh. Rehan boleh end your sharing screen, I think. Okay, yeah. Student boleh on your camera. Boleh tak on your camera? Okay. Muka saya pula dah tak ada. Mana pula pergi? Ada hutan kita Simfoni alam. Muka kau tak? Tak dengar. Tak ada. Ada dia kejap dia. Tak ada. Okay. Mute. Tak, saya pergi je. Okay. Kita tunggu. Okay. Ada lagi yang on kamera? Boleh on kamera lagi? Okay. Foto-foto. Jom kita ambil gambar. Okay.
Jom.
Cepat semua duduk kat teres-teres tu.
Untuk Mr. Rezam, kita punya KPP. Thank you for attending our webinar. Mr. Alda.
Sekarang KPP baru kita untuk makluman.
Cik Rezam, you want to say anything?
Tak ada apa yang saya nak bagi tahu, cuma saya rasa teruja juga dengan apa yang Cik Raihan ceritakan, dan mungkin kita boleh buat banyak lagi sesi yang macam ni lah untuk yang sesi akan datang. Tanya Kak In dan juga jawatan kuasa. Tanya Kak In dengan jawatan kuasa yang lain lah kerana dapat organise event ni.
Thank you for all lah lecturers Cik Kamal dan juga Puan Nafisah. Okay, ada lagi tadi? Banyak tangga dah ni. Mana yang lain-lain ni? On camera.
Banyak ruang kosong lagi tu.
Banyak lagi ruang kosong. Budak-budak ni. Malu lah tu.
Dah tak?
Okay, ni je kah?
Siapa yang besar sangat tu? Muka saya kena tutup tu.
Suruh kawan-kawan masuk on kamera. Yang dah masuk ni ada 194 telinga yang mendengar dan mata yang melihat. Okey, kita nak tengok muka.
Ramai lagi. Anak tangga masih kosong. Anak tangga
Tu
kosong.
banyak lagi anak tangga tu. Cepat. Duduklah satu kamera 2-3 orang pun tak apa. Semua Rehan tengok adik-adik dia ni.
Junior.
All of the juniors.
Ui.
Okey.
Okey lah.
Ya.
Okey lah. Kena ya.
Kejap.
Siapa yang ada
Naik
lah.
gambar. Senyum. Let me check.
Mana girls ni? Semua malu-malu ni.
One more.
Okay.
The last one.
Okay, last one.
Say peace.
Say peace. Okay, freestyle. Dah done. Okay. Okay dah. Alright. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, for all of the audience. Okay, thank you very much. Especially for our guests. Okay, Rehan. Okay, hopefully, okay, pray for your successful in the futures
Amin.
and so on, insyaAllah. Okay,
Thank you to
Assalamualaikum
everyone.
warahmatullahi. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.
Assalamualaikum Rayhan. Terima kasih Rayhan.
Terima kasih sir.
Alright, all the best. Baik, terima kasih.
Thank you.
Layan, kuat Layan.
Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, thank you.